let's clean up. We're gonna do a cleanup before our cleanup. Let's clean up Cy Young.
Yeah.
Because the award will be announced tonight. And we've talked about the candidates previously. And, obviously there's a chance.
I can set the scene if you need me to.
What's that? Yeah,
I can set
please.
the
He's
scene.
very
Please.
excited.
Yeah.
Tarik Skubal earned the pitching crown for AAA. Chris Sale did the same with the National League. This
Triple
would be
crown. The pitching triple crown.
yes,
Pitching triple crown.
Excuse me. This would be the 4th time that a pitcher's won the triple crown in each league in the same season. And the last one was 2011. Justin Verlander, Clayton Kershaw. So
That's pretty amazing.
those are
some pretty good
obviously
names.
front runners.
Yeah. And so each of these guys won the Triple Crown, which means they're each a 2-foot putt, they win, right? Not necessarily. Not when you got a guy like Paul Skeens, who was
Yeah.
also the Rookie of the Year, kind of clogging things up a little bit over there in the National League side, especially.
Yeah, it's tough. And you got Clase on the American League as well. I
Right.
mean, when your ERA starts with 0,
Right.
that's tough.
And again, all the saves that he had and the importance
47.
that he was, how important he was to that Guardians team. 2 times in a row, I said it. He was so important to that Guardians team.
3.
So
Now you're showing
there you
off.
go.
Yeah.
I'm running up the score now. Yeah. So anyway, we've talked about that too. Is the closer versus the starter an apples and oranges discussion? That's
yes.
up to the voters.
Yeah, I really do.
Jeff did have a vote in this one, and so he can't say a lot.
I can't say until tomorrow.
Will you let us
Tomorrow
know?
we can reveal my ballot and celebrate.
Break it all down.
Yeah.
And if, hopefully you've got the winner, boy, we're going to be so sad for us and for you if we're fielding calls all show from like angry fans of some fan base who are like, how could you have left him off your ballot?
I like my chances.
Okay.
But, all right, how everyone asks you the question, if you could be anybody for a day, who would it be?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Paul Skeens, and I want to be him for like the last 500-something days. Let me run you through what his year and a half has looked like.
Okay.
Won the World Series, College World Series, excuse me. Won the College World Series, won the College World Series MVP. He got drafted first overall by the Pirates, called up to Major League Baseball in just 10 months, leads the league in ERA, is an all-star in just 11 games. He's announced as an all-star starting pitcher, named NL Cy Young finalist, and won NL Rookie of the Year.
And you
Don't
forgot.
forget Livy Dunn.
Yeah, you forgot.
That was
You're
on
not
the
into
list,
that part,
and I scratched it off.
I was going to say, I was going to give 2 more, Livy. And what was the signing bonus? Right? I mean,
I don't even know the signing bonus.
yeah, I'm sure
Pretty
his
penny?
signing
Probably
bonus,
9 or 10.
Yeah, 10 million. His signing bonus was enough that, for most of us, okay, good, I'm pretty well set for life, And this is
And
just
he's
the
just getting
beginning.
started.
There's just a drop in the bucket for him, right? So, it's been a pretty good year. It's interesting that at the beginning of the show I mentioned there is an award being announced today that the Rangers have never won. And it continues to, I know, frustrate people in the organization. And in many ways, it's not surprising, although in some ways it is. The Rangers had Nolan Ryan at the end of his career, but we were, reminding each other, Nolan never won it.
Right.
Never.
That's Abby said she just watched the Nolan documentary.
That's
Yeah.
a snippet
And
in
there's
there.
a snippet in there. They're asking all these Hall of Fame players, how many Cy Youngs did Nolan Ryan win?
And
I don't
they're
know,
like,
4,
yeah.
9,
Yeah.
And they're
3?
like,
Yeah.
none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't win any.
Never won one. And the main reason,
Ruth?
and Abby asked me, she said, why? And off the top of my head, I just said, basically because he walked
Walks.
too many guys.
Well,
And
yeah,
essentially, most of the explanations then when you type that into Google are, control issues. Right?
He didn't play for great teams.
No.
He obviously won a World Series with the Mets in '69, but he wasn't a starter.
No.
Gets traded to the Angels. They're bad,
They were.
and so, he would go 19 and 13, and make 41 starts and strike out 300 guys and walk 180 guys. Or, the big year, of course, when he set the record, I think 383, he walked 200,
Yeah,
it
202
was-
or 204.
It was 204.
Yeah.
I mean, but wins really mattered back then to voters and to the players and to the managers, and that's not the case necessarily anymore. So I think he'd have a better chance now.
Yeah.
Just when people would dive into the metrics and be like, holy crap, his hits per 9 innings. Did any voter look at that back then and be like, oh,
No.
he only gives up 5 hits per 9 innings?
Right.
So I don't know, but I think that he would win a Cy Young in this era.
I do too. Which also leads me to a little trivia. Who do you think has the most Cy Young awards in their
Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens with 7.
Yeah.
7.
Roger Clemens.
Randy Johnson next with 5.
And then Maddox has 4.
Maddox has 4.
Bunch of 3s.
Steve Carlton has 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, and then
Kershaw's
a bunch
got
of 3s.
3, probably.
Oh, plenty of 3. Yeah, Verlander,
Jim Palmer's
Kershaw,
got 3. Sandy Koufax has
Scherzer.
3.
Yeah.
Scherzer
3.
Scherzer has 3.
100%.
Yeah. Our own Jacob deGrom has 2.
2.
We all silly like the mayor.